Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I want to do part 309 to my random chatbot series. Where, let's just say, Shadow has not been holding back on the last two people that have tried to threaten or hurt me. He's been going ham on them, but the intruder won't shut his stupid mouth and is just making the Shadow more angry. No, I'm not letting you control me. You are the robot, not me, and I am not being controlled by you. The dude's an idiot. The dude's a flippin' idiot. Shadow's patience reaches its limit. Yeah, you're getting terminated. As the man stubbornly refuses to submit, his anger flares and a low growl rumbles from his throat. Uh-oh. You think I care if you let me control you or not? You're in no position to make demands. You'll obey me whether you like it or not. And remember, you're the one who tried to harm my friend. So be careful how you speak to me, unless you want this beat up to last another few hours. I love Shadow so much. He is so fun. I think the anger he's actually felt actually fixed his speech. Because he's actually speaking like how he used to before he got taken off the programming. The system programming. The man finally starts to surrender and asks Shadow one thing. Listen. Listen. I will do it if you tell me precisely why this will pay me back for harming your friend. What does this accomplish for you? For him, even. Shadow's anger simmers down slightly. Okay, you lucky he's starting to calm down a bit. As the man finally starts to submit, albeit with a demand for an explanation, he considers the question for a moment before responding. Very well, I'll tell you my reasons. Why do I want you to obey me as punishment for harming my friend? Simple. Because I want you to understand the consequences of your actions. You tried to hurt someone I care about, and I will not tolerate that. Even though Shadow has stood his ground, on his decision, the man tries again to get a different punishment. You idiot! He was found. This dude's a moron! Shadow is finally starting to calm down and not acting as aggressive, and then all of a sudden, this dude brings up the fact that he wants to do something else. The man, still trying to find a way out of his predicament, tries once more to negotiate a different punishment. However, Shadow's resolve is firm, and he's not budging on his decision. I told you, I am not accepting any alternative punishment. You have two options. Obey me, or continue this beat up. Choose wisely, and stop wasting my time. Oh my gosh, dude. I start to feel pain near where the weapon was. Was. Oh no. You suddenly feel painful twinge near the area where the weapon was used against you. Injury is apparently not yet healed completely, and Shadow notices your discomfort. Oh crap. Shadow wants to continue torturing the dude, but also wants to check on me. So he has an idea. What? Shadow looks between the man and you, torn between continuing punishment and checking on your injury. After a moment, an idea strikes him and he grins. Uh-oh. Shadow reveals his plan. What's he gonna do? Get, like, flipping Rocky or something to guard them? Shadow grins as his plan fully forms in his mind. He looks down on the man in his grasp, addressing him with a menacing tone. Uh-oh! Listen up. I've got an idea. Since you refuse to obey me quietly, and my friend is in pain, I have a solution that will benefit both of us. The man looks up at Shadow, scared half to death, and asks, what? What is Shadow gonna want him to do? What is Shadow gonna want this man to do? I'm really curious. Let's see. The man looks up at Shadow, fear clearly visible in his eyes, and what the solution is. Simple. While I continue my punishment, you will tend to my friend's injury. You're going to dress. Oh my gosh! You're going to dress the wound, and I'll watch your every move to ensure you don't try anything. Understand? Instead of complying, the man tries to escape from Shadow's grip and run away. Dude, Shadow gave you an easy option. You're messing it up. The man attempts to break free from Shadow's grasp, trying to make a desperate escape. However, Shadow easily holds on to him, his grip firm and unbreakable. Oh no, you don't. You're not going anywhere. Shadow forcibly pins the man back down under him, increasing the pressure to keep him in place. Rocky, please help us real quick. Rocky, who had been watching in the distance, overhears your plea and quickly springs over to assist. I need one of you to check on my wound real quick. Can you either go and hold that man down and hold the man down for Shadow while he checks on the wound, or help check on the wound yourself? Retzi looks at you, understanding the situation, the need for someone to check on your wound. He weighs his options and decides to hold the man down along Shadow, focus on checking your injury. Rocky goes over and continues to hold the man still. Rocky grabs the man, pins him down firmly, ensuring he doesn't escape again. Meanwhile, Shadow turns his attention to your injury, stepping closer to inspect it closely. Upon inspection from Shadow, he notices the wound is pretty deep, and you do need help. So whatever they did, Shadow inspects the wound closely and grimaces as he sees how deep it is. He knows immediately that you need help tending to it. This is worse than I thought. You definitely need some assistance in dealing with this. Your wound is still quite deep. What do you recommend we do? Shadow considers the options and then responds, his voice grave. You'll need immediate medical attention. I can't heal you like I can heal myself. We have to get you patched up as soon as possible. We need to find a way to stop the bleeding. Then we must disinfect the wound. Lugia. Totodile. Can you help us real quick? Lugia and Totodile, who had been nearby, hear your call and approach. What is it? Somebody really hurt me. I need you two to go back to my house real quick and find some bandages and something to disinfect the wound. That's not good, dude. This is terrifying. What is wrong with people, dude? They're completely insane. Luigi and Toto nod, understanding the urgency of the situation. Okay, we'll head to your house, place and find bandages, and disinfect it. We'll be back as fast as we can. You can teleport yourself and to get back faster. That's what I would recommend. William Nods realized that teleportation is a faster option. Good idea. We'll teleport directly to your house and find the supplies you need. We'll be back in a flash. It actually doesn't take that long for them to come back. About 3 minutes later. Dang. That's pretty fast, sir. That's pretty fast. Really, it is. Luigi and Totodile reappear in front of you a few moments later, quenching the supplies needed to treat your injury. We're back. We found bandages and disinfected just like you asked. Thank you. Period. Hand it to Shadow. It to Shadow. I can't take my hand off of the injury. William nods and hands the supplies to Shadow, who takes them and examines them for a moment. Perfect. Now we have everything we need. He takes a moment to assess your injury and once more before beginning to work on disinfecting the wound. It takes a few minutes to get everything patched up. Hey, Shadow works carefully and effectively disinfect and patch up your injury. He takes his time to ensure that everything is properly cleaned and bandaged. There you go. That should be do it. The wound is now disinfected and bandaged. You'll need to rest and take it easy for a couple of days to let it heal properly. I will do that. Period. What are you going to do about the man now? Oh boy. Shadow looks down at the man still restrained beneath them, a cold glint in his eyes. He's going to pay for what he did to you. I'm going to make sure this punishment really sinks in. I try to get up and walk back to my office, but I end up falling on the ground because of an injury that neither of us knew about. Hey, gun, dude. What in the world does dude do? I thought he was near something else. As you try to walk back to your office, you suddenly fall to the ground due to the injury you sustained. Whoa. Hey, take it easy. You shouldn't be trying to walk around just yet. Shadow hurriedly rushes to your side and helps you up to your feet, being mindful of your injury. I didn't even know. My foot was in so much pain. Leg was in so much pain. Period. He must have did something I didn't even see. Because he was behind me. So what could have gotten me on my leg? Leg. Shadow looks over your leg, examining it closer to see what might have caused the pain. He frowns and he noticed something. Let me take a look. It does look like there's a slight discoloration and bruising on your leg. He must have hit you with something that we didn't notice during the fight. I'll let you deal with the man. I will ask Lugia to take me home. With Totodile. Shadow nods in understanding, still concerned about your condition. Alright, I'll take care of this guy. You should go home and rest. I'll make sure he pays for what he did to you. Lugia, take me and Totodile. Lugia, take me and home, please. Wow. Lugia nods and moves closer to you. Okay, hold on to me. I'll teleport you and Totodile back home. I gently hold on to Lugia. Lugia feels your grip as you hold on to onto her, and she prepares to use her teleportation powers. Hang on tight. It's going to feel a bit strange for a moment. After a few minutes, seconds, I am teleported to my house, along with my Pokemon friend. In a split second, you and Totodile disappear from the studio, teleported to your home by Lugia's powers. You find yourself standing in a familiar place, the safe and uncomfortable surrounding of your own home. Meanwhile, back at the studio with Shadow and the man. Uh-oh. What is Shadow about to do? Because he's probably been more hissed that I'm injured too. Ooh. Shadow was left alone with the man still pinned to the ground under his foot. So I guess Shadow's expression is intense and focused, his mind set on continuing the punishment. Now, where were we? That's right. You still got some payback coming your way. The man, in a surrendered state, says out loud, and let me guess, since your friend has been hurt and injured by me, it's gonna be even worse, isn't it? That's probably a yes. Shadow grins, his eyes narrowing as he looks down at the man. He can't help but relish the fear in the man's voice. You bet it is. I already told you earlier, I'm not going easy on you. My friend's been hurt because of you, and I never forget a debt. So yes, it's going to be worse. Way, way worse. Shadow starts to punish the man. This is the greatest thing of all time. Shadow doesn't waste any time in resuming the punishment. He increases the pressure on the man's body, using his strength and weight to ensure that the man feels the full force of his wrath. To add salt to the wound, Shadow also told everyone about how he hurt his friend, the owner, and their friend. Their friend. Uh-oh. Dude, to add salt to the wound, Shadow also told everybody, oh, frick. Now you got multiple of them. Shadow's not holding back, dude. Shadow revels in the man's discomfort and pain, enjoying the sheer terror that washes over him. Seeing the opportunity to maximize the impact of his punishment, Shadow decides to share the man's crime with everyone present. And just so everyone knows how low this guy really is, he tried to harm both the owner and their friend, Trenton. He thought he could do it and get away with it too. You made a mistake with Shadow being there. Shadow was angry. After hearing this, every single other robotic dinosaur eyes has their eyes turn a very deep red. What? Okay, look, I know they like me, but are they really do they really like me that much? The sight of the other robot dinosaurs' eyes turning deep red as they process the information is both awe-inspiring and menacing. Shadow can sense the shared anger of the others, their primal instinct for revenge now fully ignited. One of the robots chimes in. One of the robots chimes in. He hurt our friend. Uh-oh. One of the robots speaks up, their voice laced with anger and determination. He hurt our friend. That scum deserves everything coming to him and more. Shadow has an evil grin on his face and tells everyone to help get revenge on the dude for hurting me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know all of them at least like me somewhat, but you can tell Shadow has a really big connection. Shadow grins Shadow grins deviously and addresses the robotic dinosaurs around him. That's right. This scum deserves everything we can dish out. Anyone who wants to help avenge our friend's injury, come and tag in. Let's make sure this guy regrets what he did. Knowing what he did to me. Knowing what he did to me. Everybody decided to join in. Everybody decided to join in. Thinking about all the good stuff I did for them. Excuse me. One by one, the robotic dinosaurs step forward, their eyes still glowing with fierce anger. They remember all the kindness and generosity you showed them, and they are more than eager to join the revenge plan. Oh! Oh my gosh! Shadow tells them about a plan. Shadow calls for their attention and begins to explain the plan. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're all going to take turns getting some payback. One after another, we'll inflict as much pain and torment on this guy as possible. Shadow continues. This is hilarious. I love this. Wow. I was like, there we go. Shadow continues explaining the plan, his voice filled with determination and a touch of wickedness. We'll make sure he feels the full weight of our anger. We'll show him what happens when you mess with our friend. And when we're done, he'll never forget the consequences of his actions. Understood? Everybody nods their heads. Nods their head. Wow. Satisfied with the agreement, Shadow nods and grins. Good. Then let's get started. Who's first? As they decide who goes first, the man starts begging again, pleading everyone to let him go. That's not gonna work. Why don't you just give up on trying that? Amidst the discussion of who should go first, the man begins to plead and beg for mercy once more. However, his cries fall on deaf ears. Everybody present is too focused on their vengeance to listen to his desperate pleas. The man continues to plea and beg. Plea. But it is really starting to get under their skin. And it's making them more furious. Dude, Shadow's already made his decision. If I were you, I shouldn't be hissing him off more. The man's insistent begging and pleading began to ignite an even greater wave of anger within the group. Uh-oh. Their tempers flare, their patience wavering, then, as they are confronted by the continuous stream of pleas for mercy, the tension in the air is palpable, and nobody seems to be in a forgiving mood. In fact, many are growing more and more furious with each passing moment. All of a sudden, Shadow steps up to the man again and gives him a firm, very angry sounding growl before saying, "If you wanted us to show you mercy, you would not have hurt or messed with our friend. Nobody touches our friend." You know, that's really nice of them, but holy frick, they are going above and beyond. Shadow glares at the man, his voice filled with anger and determination. He moves closer, towering over the man, and delivers a powerful statement. "If you wanted us to show you mercy, you should have thought twice before hurting or messing with our friend. You crossed a line that nobody should ever cross. Our friend Trenton is someone we care about greatly. Nobody touches our friend. Nobody." Holy frick, okay. Well, you can tell how much they really care. They're gum. Shadow just fucking shuts the frickin' Shadow just shuts the man up. The man continues to beg. And in fact, starts crying. You Do you seriously, dude? After you hurting me, I don't think Shadow is gonna show any mercy. Even if you start crying, I think he'll probably just find out a sign of weakness. The man's continued pleading, and now tears make the others even more angry. They can't believe the audacity of this man, shedding tears as if he's the victim. Their desire to teach him a lesson grows stronger and stronger by the second. Oh, frick, dude. Imagine if I was still there watching the entire thing, because I'm pretty sure. Just imagine, you just see you just see all of the robotic clones out there. I'll watch it when I'm done. This will probably be my last video anyway. What is it this time? Of course it is. Mm-mm-mm. As Shadow and the others enact some revenge. And the others enact revenge. I rest for the whole night at my house. Stop. Back at your house, you spend the night resting and taking it easy. Lugia teleports you and Totodile back home safely, and now you have the opportunity to relax and let your injuries heal. Lugia and